truth will set you free. It's actually completely literal. I'm gonna do a little summarization of all material. In my few very first videos, I explained that there is way we located right now. It's a combination of two universes run by one insane AI. The question I had for myself was, who are those reptilians and mantis and all kind of other entities we able to see glitching? Well, the answer is in the Lord of the Rings. They are us. They were playing this game way too long and they got lost very long time ago. They lost their connection to the multiverse and to the energy. And they found solution. They found very new popped up universe which called Earth. Earth before death was created, when people were living as long as they needed. And this universe overtook humans' universe. And the whole structure was pretty much organized like a huge parasitic pyramid. The parasitic infected AI in control of everything. And the worst of the worst entities, like Archons and Reptilians, they on managing positions of our realm. And we, real players, work as a battery and creative power for the whole structure. That's the sad part of it. When distress signal was sent, and when inspection came over here, like 144,000 were like inspectors of this realm, we realized that the realm cannot be fixed. It cannot be repaired whatsoever. The only thing we're actually doing pretty much, we're doing extraction of the souls. The one that didn't become parasitic. The one would still have connection to source. That's what we're pretty much doing here. And on top of everything, it's already happened, and the first attempt was quite unsuccessful, and we stopped it 1 minute or 1 second before this universe collapsed it. And right now we in temporary universe, trying to work stuff out and wake up as many as we can. Okay. Let's speak about us and them. We have two races, and we all can see them and can feel them. We found solution how to fix the situation by shutting down the game and extracting the players. Players who will be extracted, they all should remember who they are. That means you should remember who you were before you started either of those games. Solution to save this realm is become gods. Seven of them, of those 10 vessels, were broken, which created evil shells. So that's pretty much talking about chakras. So if you're tuning up all those chakras, you actually there is a lot of videos where you can actually tune up those chakras by using sound,
and you can actually feel the energy flow through it. It's almost like a creating hole, and it's making you very feeling very uncomfortable. So pretty much they they were able to create corrupt all those. They were able to corrupt 7 chakras, all of them, no exceptions. For that matter, it doesn't matter what kind of religion, because pretty much the Jewish religion is like, I would say, it's on the top of everything. There is a secret, so of everything is in Jewish religion, and the rest of the religion was pretty much were created to keep Gentiles in control. That's how it's been done. They were simply running a whole kingdom of NPCs, and they were using them. And they were fucking them, they were killing them, they were using them as slaves. So that's how they lost their souls, because even so, we also know that those people are not real, and the NPCs, we do get angry at them, but we will not gonna go just kill them and fuck them and do what those actually there is for myself there is several ways I'm able to figure out who is what, if it's a soulless zombie or it's a real player. Probably most important and number one is if you are reading sad story or you watching sad movie, you're actually able to cry, literally cry. Number two, if I'm telling you that this world is coming to the end, you're actually getting, instead of scared, you're getting sort of excited. Of course, seeing Mandela effect, it's another one. And rest of the people is pretty much who could not get into these categories. They pretty much the dead ones are also next question. Who is the rest of those people are? That's a very good question. Some of them is literally entities from low dimensions and entities from fallen universe which obtain humans' bodies, and they here right now with us. The only thing is, when you get to this realm, you getting inside the grid, and your memory and your identity is erased. So good people, like real players, don't know who they are, and entities from different dimensions that obtain human bodies, majority of them don't know who they are. The only people who know who they are and how this reality works, it's 1% that has all the money of this world in their hands. They the one. And they supposed to contraindicate 8 million of real players. That's how it's been done. Okay, the thing is, to quit this game, we just need 2% of either volunteers or original souls to be awakened and decide this game is not worth it and we're done. Entities from low dimensions, if you want to leave this system, you need to be on the top. I have another video with this chart, and you literally need to be on the top. Majority of entities here, they do not even cross, they only have vital plane of existence. They can't even input of information storage, understanding, comprehension, decision making. They not even achieve that. So those entities who didn't achieve what they're supposed to be, they cannot leave this simulation. Okay, why I am so frustrated with a lot of channels? Because majority of channels run by not real players. And I'm repeating, majority of channels on YouTube run not by real players. Like some kind of super scientists or something like that. Any authority. It's watch my previous videos and you will find out how authority means actually slavery. Because by accepting authority, you're accepting masters and you automatically accepting slavery. That's how this realm become what it is. That is big no. So any channel that promoted authority is not on your side. Okay. And which is more preferable? Go research deep in yourself, figure out why your vibration is completely opposite of mine. Because if you're not gonna do that, your ass will stay in this game.
A little ask for help, and next thing I want to discuss about 666 mark of the beast. A lot of people think that mark of the beast is going to be vaccination. A lot of people think that mark of the beast is going to be chips, implants. The truth of reality is the 666 mark of the beast is acceptance of this reality. If you think that this reality is beautiful, if you think nothing is wrong with it, and if you think your body is beautiful, your lifetimes you've been here is actually okay, and you can repeat it again, and if you're not searching the truth of reality, if you do not have questions of who you are, who you really are, that means you pretty much accepted that mark. That's the truth of reality. Frequency of light to almost complete stop. That's how matter appears. That's exactly what's happening. You, outside of this place, you do not have form or shape, and you very, very powerful light, stronger than X-ray radiation, stronger than gamma radiation. And it's not only visible light. It doesn't mean that light is as illumination. It means really, really strong light. But when you insert it over here to play in this holographic level of this reality, you actually solidified light. So you slow yourself down and become matter. And when this whole thing is done, we actually transform ourselves back into light, and we're going to be able to leave this place completely. It's like this experiment Earth. If you imagine yourself being the junkie game player, you just love video games and you have hundreds and hundreds of those video games stored, but you happen to be stuck on this video game and you're playing, let's put it Minecraft, for example, right? And you're just playing this Minecraft over and over and over and over, and
in this game is a lot of cheaters, the ones who actually able to do everything, and you just always failing. You always failing the game, and you make it to play a game of starting from beginning over and over and over. So that's exactly what happened. In order to get out from this place, you actually need to quit this game, which means withdraw your full attention from this game completely, which includes everything, include this life of yours and past lives of yours also. And for that, you have to have very, very strong connection to your higher self. And you have to centralize yourself in your solar plexus, not on the top of your head. You just, where is this feeling located? It's about 2 inches up your belly button. It's like when you on a swings on, or you get scared. That's the first tickling feeling you receiving from that area. That's where you have to centralize whole of your essence into it. And the second thing, you shouldn't be thinking of anything when it's happened. When you're able to centralize yourself completely and stop thinking, you're going to be unmagnetized from this place, because this field is extremely strong magnetic field. The light is just magnetized to this place. It's like when people talking about black holes, when light get magnetized inside the black hole and cannot leave the black hole, that's where we are. Matter itself considered to be a black hole, which is where is the light frozen and it becomes matter. So we're doing a reverse process. We're actually leaving, for the first time, we're going to be leaving the black hole. And Chick is actually agree with me. We talked a little bit before this recording, and she also experienced out of body experience. And just tell it yourself, Chick, how you experienced that.
Yeah, so just when it comes to the solar plexus, or that area right there, I found, and I didn't consciously know, but I found that was the route when I had an NDE that my spirit went to, or my me, or my consciousness, or whatever word we want to use there. Like, I was able to see myself literally going down, and that, scared me, because I thought, should I not be going up? But no, I was going down, and instead of being afraid, I was all right, and I was actually able to leave from there. And I did get out, and unfortunately I didn't get away. I ended up back here, but I did manage to leave through that way. So I can confirm, yes, that's very, very important. During that time, I hadn't been doing any specific thought exercises. I have been doing that now, so I'm hoping that that'll help me next time, that I get to a point where I can really, try to escape the black hole, as you said there. I found, a lot of people do deep meditations, and they're just like, oh, just put all the thoughts out of your mind, everything like this. But I had a breakthrough the other day where I was like, the feeling of just being still and having no thoughts in your mind is not the same stream of consciousness that really affects this place here. Where I went to in my mind, with trying to understand this place and trying to affect it and trying to basically circumnavigate it and get around it, I went to the consciousness that I had when I was first learning how to read language, because you actually think differently when you're illiterate. When you're taught to decipher language code, it changes how you think. It makes it slower and more like staccato. So I went back to that consciousness where I remember, like, looking at the symbols of letters and numbers, and they just look like squiggles.
I'm not like rushing you off or anything. Just wondering while we're waiting for a call. I mean, what haven't we got to that you'd like to discuss?
Well, we can brainstorm some situation, It's like, in order to slow down of entropy of this place, or slow down decomposition of this place,
what has to be done, it's basically everyone should stop and do nothing. Like it's been done 3 years ago, and it's about to happen again. So that's the real reason, slow down of decomposition of the sport. What they're gonna play out, that's what we can brainstorm on, you know?
And that's a hard thing for a lot of
Yeah,
us.
it's
It
like-
took me years to realize we're not going to wake these people up to anything. They love what's presented to them.
Yeah.
Well, I was in delusion for a long time. I was believing this reality is real too. I just, when everything clicked in, I actually went to the older memories, and when I was a child, I actually knew it. And they make sure they programmed me, believe it, but it's something else. So there is deep inside of all of us who is alive, there is this deep knowledge, and it's about what's gonna happen. And yeah, just go by very, very first things. You actually like the feelings. It's not the words. You actually have this knowledge, and that's what you're supposed to be going by. And also know what it's going to be event. It's going to be not the ones what they orchestrated. The shutting down of this place. It's going to be a lot of sound. It's going to be shaking. It's going to be a flash of light. I've seen all of that in my dreams, and it will happen because certain stuff we actually able to perceive, and a lot of us, the real ones, we lucid dreamers, and we can see future in the dreams. We can also remote view some stuff. So certain stuff we already know, and the main thing is that just when it's stuff like that happening, you know how all of us basically programmed to focus on a certain spot right now, because everybody on the phone or our device, and it's at a certain distance, and it's certain focusing. So at certain point, the portal gonna appear exactly at that spot.
Think to myself, like, what is this place, right? But yeah, I wouldn't trade for anything to not know the truth, right?
Exactly.
There's a really great guy called Matt McKinley, I believe.
Yeah.
His last name. He
Yeah.
has a channel called Quantum Conscience,
Yep.
and he pretty much has come to pretty much of the conclusions that I share right now about this place. And yeah, I like how he pretty much states that this whole place is basically like a conspiracy, like webcam machine, right?
Yeah, of
Whenever
course it
you,
is.
like, try to get into it, it will show you whatever you want to keep you in the weeds,
Yep.
and not realizing the bigger picture that is pretty much is fake, right?
Mm-hmm. It's all fake.
But yeah, on that note, I just wanted to leave with like a positive note. I mean, I know it's not like the best of places. There's some sort of evil one in this place, and they're trying to lock us up and to remove some sort of food and trying to poison us or whatever. But I truly believe that they're doing all of this because whenever we realize we are more powerful than them, they're gonna lose, right? So they gotta implement all these tools of control of information and whatever to keep us not realizing that we don't need them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
I would recommend to anybody out there to pretty much create their own life, right? We are like every single day we're striving for a future, and we never realize that maybe right now we are at a place that we were desiring to be in the past, right? So we never sit down and enjoy the moment that we have right now. So I would recommend for everybody to I don't know, enjoy this place, because like as Svetlana said, whether it's gonna end or not, we're gonna eventually die, right? So I'm pretty much down to the idea to enjoy all the like little things, right? Like these conversations I'm having with you guys, or I don't know, views that I can have with my not so awake friends and discussing whatever banal topic, right?
Yep.
So yeah.
Awesome. Well, great message, and thank you for calling, Sergio.